The reason that I decided to get into this field was because I was a person who went through the divorce process and found it to be very difficult. I felt like there had to be a better way, and I felt like somebody needed to advocate for the couple and for the family. During my divorce is when I made the decision to get my training as a mediator, and then right after that I got my certification as a certified divorce financial analyst.
So my wife and I had been married for 30 years and we were ending our marriage, but along with that, we owned a business together. And so we needed mediation services, certainly on the personal side, and we also needed help on the financial side. And Freya has a great background in that area as well, so that was a great help to us.
What most people don't know is that mediation is a requirement in the state of Florida. So that means that they start in mediation as opposed to having a judge make a decision. As a family mediator, what I do is I work with couples together to help resolve the differences that they're facing, mostly in the form of a potential separation or divorce. Mediation is private, it's privileged, and it allows both parties to decide for themselves how things should be handled. But they do it with a neutral third party. And so I'm the neutral third party.
It's not just her mediation skills, even though she's a licensed mediator. It goes deeper than that.
I think Freya has the innate ability to read people quite well.
It's her heart, because she cares about her clients.
She has the compassion to look at the challenges that both of us are facing and be able to put those into words and into an agreement that was fair for both of us.
I went to see 3 different lawyers in the city prior to coming to see Freya. I found being with the lawyers just something that was not comfortable for me. It just was unsettling. I just was not at home there at all. Freya was different from the minute I stepped my foot inside her door. She went out of her way to make us feel that this would be a great solution for us. And at that point, going through something so traumatic, to have a comfort zone was an enormous, enormous benefit.
The main advantage of mediation versus going through the legal channels is that you reduce the stress and you focus on the family unit. The alternative is an adversarial system. It's lengthy, it's costly. And when I say costly, I'm not just talking about the financial piece of it. Financially, it's very expensive. But when we look at what is the cost to the human being, to the family unit, that's where it's so costly. And when you look at what the options are with mediation, you're bringing a couple together, you're building trust back in a relationship so that they can create an agreement that both parties can adhere to. And this is preserving the family unit because they're always going to be a family. In a divorce or separation, some of the issues that we'll deal with are financial, emotional issues, health issues, retirement issues, Social Security, cash flow, division of assets, valuing pension plans, everything related to children, visitation issues, time sharing, child support, alimony. Those are just a few of many. I think when people hear about mediation as it pertains to divorce, the first thing they think of is attorneys. And what most people don't know about the work that I do is that I do it with couples together in my office, and we do it without attorneys for the most part. You can have an attorney, but there's great value in having the couple together and having them work out their own resolution with the support of a neutral third party who can help them understand the consequences of the decisions that they're going to choose.
After my divorce, Freya and I stayed in touch with one another. She still continued to be very supportive of things that were happening in my life and how things were unfolding after the divorce, which was certainly something that other providers don't offer.
If people are interested in mediation, I would encourage you to call and we can have a short conversation on the phone. And if it looks like we can be of service to you and your spouse, we welcome you both to our office at your earliest convenience.
She has a great ability to tie up all the loose ends and give you a plan going forward for your life.